Gautam, Canto 11, Chapter 2, verse 40, Maharaj Nimi meets 9 Yogendras. Slok Sankhya 40. Evam vratasva priyanama kirtya jatanurago jutachitta uchay hasati ato rauti gayati Unmadavan Nrityati Lokabahya. Translation purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada Ki. So there is a long purport here, almost 3 pages. Translation. By chanting the holy name of the Supreme Lord, one comes to the stage of love of Godhead. Then the devotee is fixed in his vow as an eternal servant of the Lord, and he gradually becomes very much attached to a particular name and form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As the heart melts with ecstatic love, he laughs very loudly or cries or shouts. Sometimes he sings and dances like a madman, for he is indifferent to public opinion. Purport. In this verse, pure love of God is described. Srila Sridhar Swami has described his spiritual situation as samprapta prema lakshana bhakti yogasya samsara dharma titam gatim. Perfectional stage of life in which one's devotion service to the Supreme Lord is enriched by ecstatic love. At the time one's spiritual duties are entirely beyond the scope of worldly affairs. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela 778. There is the following statement by Sriman Mahaprabhu. Dhairya dharite nari, heilama unmatta, hasi kandi nachi gai, eichi madamatta. While chanting the holy name of the Lord in pure ecstasy, I lose myself, and thus I laugh, cry, dance and sing, just like a madman. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately approached his spiritual master to ask him why he had apparently become mad by chanting the holy name of Krishna. His guru replied, Krishna nama maha matrera eita svabhava ei jape tara Krishna upajaye bhava. It is the nature of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra that anyone who chants it immediately develops is loving ecstasy for Krishna. In this connection, Srila Prabhupada has commented, these symptoms are very prominently manifest in the body of a pure devotee. Sometimes, when our students of the Krishna conscious movement chant and dance, even in India people are astonished to see how these foreigners have learned to chant and dance in this ecstatic fashion. As explained by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, however, actually this is not due to practice. For without extra endeavor, these symptoms become manifest in anyone who sincerely chants the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur has warned us in this regard about the ungodly Sahajiya who imitate the pastimes of the Supreme Lord in an unauthorized way, neglecting the standard injunctions of Vedic scriptures, foolishly trying to take the position of Krishna as Purushottama and thus making a cheap farce of the exalted pastimes of the Lord. The so-called ecstatic symptoms like crying, shivering, and falling on the ground are not to be confused with the advanced features of devotional service described by Sridhara Swami, Samprapta Prema Lakshana Bhakti Yoga. Srila Prabhupada comments in this regard, one who has attained this bhava stage is no longer under the clutches of the illusory energy. Similarly, Krishnadas Kaviraj states, Panchama Purushartha Premananda Amrita Sindhu Moksha Ananda Yaranahi Eka Bindu. For a devotee who has actually developed bhava, love of Godhead, the pleasure derived from dhamma, artha, kama, moksha appear like a drop in the presence of the sea. As already stated in the previous verse of this chapter, Gayan Vilajo Vichared Asanga. One exhibits the ecstatic symptoms of love of Godhead when he is asanga, free from all attachment to material sense gratification. The word lokabahya in this verse indicates that a pure devotee on the platform of prema, love of Godhead, is not at all concerned with the ridicule, praise, respect, criticism from ordinary people in the bodily concept of life. Krishna is the absolute truth, the supreme personality of Godhead. And when he reveals himself to a surrendered servant, all doubt and speculation about the nature of the absolute are vanquished once for all. In this connection, Sripad Madhvacharya has quoted a verse from the Varaha Purana, Kechid Unmada Vadbhakta Bahya Linga Pradarshaka Kechid Antara Bhaktasyu Kechid Chaiva Bhayatmaka Mukhaprasadad Dadrishacha Bhaktir Jnana Chanyada. Some devotees of the Lord exhibit external symptoms, acting like madmen. Others are introspective devotees, and still others partake of both natures. It is by one's steadfastness and by the merciful vibrations emanating from one's mouth that one's devotion can be judged, not otherwise. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura has given a very nice example to illustrate ecstatic laughing and other symptoms of love of Godhead. That thief Krishna, the son of Yasoda, has entered the house to steal fresh butter. Grab him, keep him away. Hearing these menacing words spoken by the elderly Gopi, Jarati, Krishna immediately prepares to leave the house. The devotee to whom this transcendental pastime is revealed laughs in ecstasy. But suddenly, he can no longer see Krishna. He then cries in great lamentation, "Oh, I achieved the greatest fortune in the world, and now it has suddenly slipped from my hands." That the devotee cries loudly, "Oh my Lord, where are you? Give me your answer." The Lord answers, "My dear devotee, I heard your loud complaint, so I have again come before you." Upon seeing Lord Krishna again, the devotee begins to sing, "Today my life has become perfect." Thus overwhelmed with trance and bliss, he begins to dance like a madman. Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Also note that the word Dhrutachitta, with a melted heart, indicates that one's heart melted by the fire of anxiety. To see the Lord becomes like Jambu Nadi, a river of rose apple juice. The Acharya further points out, Nama Kirtanasya Sarvatkarsham. The present and previous verse clearly distinguish the exalted position of Sravanam Kirtanam, Vishnu, chanting and hearing the name and glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also emphasizes this by quoting, Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam, Kalau Nasti, Eva Nasti, Eva Gatiranyada. In this age of Kali, there is no alternative for spiritual progress but the holy name of the Lord. In his purport to Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Prabhupada has given an elaborate explanation of this verse. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur recommends that we study the following verse in this connection. Parivadatu janoyata tatava nanu mukaro navayam vicharayama harirasa madira madati matta bhuvi vilutamo natamo nirvishama. Let the garrulous populace say whatever they like. We shall pay them no regard. Thoroughly maddened by the ecstasy of the intoxicating beverage of love for Krishna, we shall enjoy life running about, rolling on the ground, and dancing in ecstasy. Padyavali 73. Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayan Dadati Swapadantakam. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Why don't you come near? You stay for 15-20 minutes. How often you come to the temple? What studies are you doing? What study are you doing? Undergraduate. Huh? Which year?
Second year.
What subject?
BA.
Huh?
BA.
BA. Which college?
Narayana.
Is it on this road?
Yes.
So you are coming every Sunday, holiday?
But your own sense, sir. Sometimes you have to take permission from parents and that.
Yeah. All right. So, in this sloka and elaborate purport by Srila Prabhupada, many things are clarified, explained, and elaborated. As I read the purport, one can achieve perfection just by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You may say, I don't know Krishna, I don't have a guru, I don't know what other things I am supposed to follow. And I don't know, because he said by chanting Hare Krishna you will attain perfection. You will attain everything in the course of time. And if you don't compromise, then you will attain perfection. That means everything. Suppose you want good memory, you want good memory, good intelligence, you will get by chanting Hare Krishna. How do you explain? How do you improve your memory? How do you improve your intelligence? Generally people don't. Whatever memory you have, you go on with it in life. Right? Everybody, some people know 16 languages. Right? You stayed for 10 years here, you could not pick up little Telugu. That is our memory power, But there are guys, P.V. Narasimha Rao, the ex-Prime Minister of India. He speaks 16 languages, and he speaks those languages in such a way, you cannot identify what is his mother tongue. That way, he is equally fluent. Is it not great? But that is not perfection of life anyway. It may be a great thing, but that is not perfection. What is the use? Nowadays, you have Google translators. And not only 16 languages. You speak before the Google phone, and it will translate for you. All the whatever languages are fed into that machine, it will do that. So, but you may speak 16 languages or whatever, but did it make you happy or did it make you proud? You become proud generally. Because happiness doesn't come from learning languages, is that right? How can learning languages will make you happy? You'll get a little become proud. I know so many languages. So, by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, you will attain everything in life, including the ultimate thing, that is perfection. What is the perfection of life? So today we will give you a book. The direct topic is there. The perfection of life. Are you interested? You must be interested. So everybody wants to attain the best in life, is that right? So as you become thoroughly knowledgeable, your perfectional status also changes. You ask different people, what is the perfection of life? And maybe this guy says, Aribal, what is your name? Saiteja. What is the perfection of life?
Attachment to mind and things like money and good, but it should live the life, not as state, not attachment to living in house.
Okay, stop. He's making it like a class. Because he doesn't know. What is the perfection of life? One sentence there. Whenever we all do it all the time. When you don't know, but your ego is there, so you beat around the bush. Instead of saying, I don't know, you keep talking many things. Is that right? Because the ego is not letting go so many people. If I don't answer this, mera prestige jayega. So let me keep talking something. If you're an honest man, if you don't know what is perfection, because I don't know the knowledge of the scriptures, I have not associated with saintly people. So how a fool can know about perfection? How can a fool say what is perfection? You cannot. Unless you are associated with saintly people, you have good knowledge of the scriptures, and you are some kind of a practitioner also. So you will have some idea, right? What is the perfection of life? Because this is not a new question. This question has been put between many, many great people. Like Parikshit Maharaj asked Sukadeva Swami, and here Navayogendra sir educating Nimi Maharaj, they are telling Nimi Maharaj, and in Chaitanya Charitamrita, that Mahaprabhu himself is asking. Mahaprabhu himself is asking Ramananda Rai. Mahaprabhu, who is Mahaprabhu? Who is Mahaprabhu? Huh? God. Correct. Prabhu is God. Mahaprabhu is also God. But can Krishna also be addressed as Mahaprabhu? Can Krishna be addressed? Krishna in his form as Shyam Sundara, Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself.
No, this is again beating around. I asked you, can Krishna be addressed as Mahaprabhu?
We haven't read that in scripture. Now in the Christ is Mahaprabhu.
So, especially Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Krishna Chaitanya, Gauranga is addressed as Mahaprabhu. As he said, there is no difference between Rama, Krishna, and Krishna Chaitanya, and Narasimha or Vishnu. There are, so, in theory you can say, if Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if Krishna Chaitanya addresses Mahaprabhu, and he is the same Krishna, Krishna can also be addressed as Mahaprabhu, because there is no one higher than Krishna. There, Mahaprabhu, there is no one higher than him. So all forms of Krishna can be addressed as Mahaprabhu. There is nothing higher than Krishna and his incarnations. And you cannot distinguish any difference between one incarnation and other incarnation. At the same time, that's why our philosophy is called Achintya Bheda Veda. No difference at the same time. That means simultaneously one and different. So here also this word Mahaprabhu, because Krishna and Rama are not different, then Krishna also can be addressed as Mahaprabhu. But especially Mahaprabhu is Krishna Chaitanya is addressed as Mahaprabhu because he has shown the limitless compassion. Did Krishna kill Kamsa or Krishna, what can you say? Krishna did not make Kamsa a devotee. If you want to use the word, did Krishna deliver Kamsa? Krishna delivered Kamsa. But did Krishna make Kamsa a devotee? No. So similarly, Sisupal, who killed Sisupal? Narasimha Bhagavan or Ram Bhagavan? Who killed Sisupal? Huh? Krishna Bhagavan. All right, correct. So Krishna killed Sisupal and delivered him. He got mukti. But Krishna did not make Sisupal a bhakta. Similarly, Ram killed also many demons. Tell some demons whom Ram killed, you know. Ram killed whom? Huh? Ravana. Did he kill Ravana? Ram did not kill Ravana. So that means because you don't daily read Bhagavad Gita scriptures, you should have time daily, so that you fresh up your Hindu ideas. So you carry some books, and then by reading those books, other people laugh at who killed Ravana. So I did not kill. Silly answer. You have to say, who killed Ravana? Ram killed Ravana. So, because the scriptures are so great, and you don't have basic knowledge, and people will laugh at you. Nowadays, most of the people are also becoming like you. No basic knowledge. If I ask you, who spoke Bhagavad Gita? To whom Bhagavad Gita was spoken? What will you say? Huh? See, taking time. That means very bad. The situation of Hindus is very bad. Is that right? Such an important book, and you don't know the basics. We are not going into details. Just a really small question. Who is the speaker of Bhagavad Gita? Who gave knowledge in Bhagavad Gita? Who gave knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to whom? Who is the recipient of knowledge of Bhagavad Gita? So, now the elections are around the corner. The general elections. Are you active, Lilatar? Are you active in the upcoming general elections? Huh? That's all. If you vote and because you did not canvass, and then with your one vote, BJP is not going to win. So you have not done your job. Suppose your UP is now Yogi Adityanath is there. So he's setting up systems. Hindutva is flourishing. How does the Hindu live like? And how if a Hindu ruler is there, he is not a oppressor or a suppressor of people of other religion. Is that right? He is Yogi Adityanath's policy that he will suppress Muslims. Is that the no? He says you live like a good Muslim. Don't be a bad Muslim. He's not trying to convert Muslims to Hindus. That is voluntary. Voluntary. That's what he is telling them. Don't forcibly, don't terrorize Hindus and convert them into Muslims like your ancestors did. We will not allow that. You know? And then he is exhibiting the qualities of a good Hindu. And people are attracted to, oh, I think if I become a Hindu, I will be a very good person. And you don't find good Muslims so many. So that's it. People generally think all Muslims are not good people. And they are. They are not. Because nobody to set a good example. There, Abdul Kalam is there. Abdul Kalam is a Muslim. but he did not do any such things. You know, he's a Muslim, but he was fair to everybody, and he did not neglect Bhagavad Gita. He was proud to recite Bhagavad Gita daily in his life, daily, and he can quote many slokas of Bhagavad Gita. So, what does that teach? People who believe in God, they should not have any hatred or animosity for other religions. Did Prabhupada respect Christians? Did Prabhupada respect Muslims? He did. No. At the same time, he knows how much is there in Bible, how much is there in Quran, and what is Vedic knowledge. Vedic knowledge, Apaurishaya, that means complete. So he was making a very strong argument, rational, reasonable. Prabhupada was saying, Quran is spoken by Prophet Muhammad, and Bible is spoken by Jesus, and Jesus, the Son of God. And Prabhupada said, one is spoken by Prophet, one is spoken by Son of God, and Bhagavad Gita is spoken directly by God. Sri Bhagavan Vacha. If you read Bhagavad Gita, whenever Krishna speaks, in Bhagavad Gita, there are 4 persons that they spoke. Sometimes Vidura spoke. Dhritarashtra Vacha, Vidura Vacha, Arjuna Vacha, and then Krishna Vacha. But whenever Krishna spoke, it is not mentioned Krishna Vacha. Sri Bhagavan Vacha. If you simply say Krishna Vacha, the point may not get into your head that Krishna is God. Krishna is Bhagavan. So that means everything in Bhagavad Gita, every line, every word, everything is perfectly arranged so that people cannot miss the point. Still, people don't understand Bhagavad Gita. So here we are talking about perfection. Krishna also talks about perfection in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna addresses perfect people as great souls. Great soul. Yeah? Ordinary soul, good soul, and great soul. So Krishna uses the word great soul, Mahatma. So from Mahatmas, we have to learn how we should also conduct our life. Krishna says a Mahatma has to be following the teachings of Krishna. A Mahatma is attracted to Krishna. If you understand Bhagavad Gita, if you follow the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, you will become a Krishna Bhakta or lover of God. Bhakta means, suppose, Desa Bhakta. Desa Bhakta means you love your nation. Is that right? You call that? Desa Bhakta means is a patriot. Similarly, if you say Bhakta, Krishna Bhakta, so he is a lover of Krishna, and Krishna is God. Suppose you are a lover of Durga, or you are lover of Shiva, can you be called a Bhakta? Huh? You have to say Shiva Bhakta. Shiva Bhakta or Durga Bhakta. You cannot say that is God's Bhakta. God's Bhakta or Krishna Bhakta. Bhagavad Bhakta. Krishna Bhakti. So the point is, what we are reading here today is, it is clearly mentioned, you cannot chant any name. Om Namah Shivaya. Yesterday was Shivaratri. The whole WhatsApp messages all about Shiva. Well, yesterday was Shivaratri. Now when it is going to be Ramanavami, the whole things will go on Ramanavami. If there is going to be Janmashtami, people will talk about Krishna. So, if you use the word Bhakta, it may not clearly show that you are devotee of God. You may be devotee. So you have to clearly say, Bhakta means you have to say Vaishnava. Vaishnava or Krishna Bhakta or Vaishnava. So in this translation today, what we are seeing is that if you chant Krishna's names, then you will attain perfection. And what is perfection? If you chant Krishna's name, you have no complaints in life. If you chant Krishna's name, you don't say that I am a poor man. If you are a Krishna devotee, you don't say I am a handicapped man. So being a handicap is no bar for attaining perfection. Is that right? Suppose if you are a blind man, does it make you that you cannot become perfect in life? No. You may be a blind man. Can you mention a blind man? Billamangal Thakur say. He's ready with the answer. Billamangal Thakur was a blind man. And did he become, he blinded himself or he was blind by birth?
He blinded himself.
See? He blinded himself. To attain perfection, he blinded himself. That means something is coming in the way of perfection. Something is coming in the way of perfection. And he understood that to become a pure devotee of Krishna is the perfection of life. Do you understand now? What is perfection? Huh? I just told you, I made a statement. To become a pure devotee of Krishna is the perfection of life, because you have to become bhakta of somebody. Now, whether you want to be bhakta of your mother, Matru Bhakta, Pitru Bhakta, Desa Bhakta. Suppose you become Matru Bhakta or Pitru Bhakta and they die. what will happen to you? What will, you will survive or you will also die with them. Huh? That means you are not a bhakta. If you are a Pitru Bhakta, your father dies, you have to die. In separation, I cannot live without my father. But is anybody dying like that? No. That means becoming a Pitru Bhakta or Matru Bhakta is not perfection. Desa Bhakta, that is also not perfection. Gandhi became a Desa Bhakta. But people were not happy with Gandhi. Gandhi died naturally or he was killed? Killed. Is killed by a foreigner or his own countryman? Huh? An Indian killed Gandhi. So, did you hear this statement? He surrendered. Nathuram Godse, he killed Gandhi. And generally, Gandhi was such a big man. If you kill, you will run away from the place because you are a most wanted criminal. He is Jati Pita. And this guy, what Jati Pita are you? And they just killed. And he said, I killed purposefully. And he stood there. He submitted to the police. And they took him to the court. Actually, he will be given an opportunity. Do you know that you have done some big crime by killing Gandhi? He said, you may consider it a crime. He told the judge, you may consider it a crime. I don't consider it a crime. The judge was surprised because judge's knowledge, understanding of the current affairs was only that much. Then he gave an opportunity. All right, why do you think killing Gandhi is not a crime? You tell. Then he gave a 40 minutes talk, which is recorded. And the government banned that recording to come out into the public. And now truth cannot be suppressed. Sooner or later comes out. Is that right? So finally, now everybody can hear what did God say why he killed Gandhi. And if anybody reads, and you may also side with God say, yeah, Gandhi did so much bad to the country. Is he fit to be called the father of the nation? What do you think? At least you may not think Prabhupada told who brought independence to the... See, he's ready with the answer. You may not have so much knowledge about politics and people of the time. Just because Prabhupada said, and Prabhupada also explained. Prabhupada, whenever he says something, he will substantiate thing. And then now the letters are out. All the communication between Queen of England and the Viceroy of India, some letters, reports, goes on. And this Viceroy, the last Viceroy, and he wrote, now they have a good leader and all the Indian soldiers with us, they are going to rebel and take the side of Subhash, and we will not be able to rule them anymore. That was clear, very clear, that now they got a leader like Subhash Chandra Bose, and all the Indian soldiers, they are trying to revolt. We will be utterly defeated because most of the Britishers were 40,000 and the Indian soldiers were 4 lakhs. If 4 lakh people, they rebel, how do 40,000 people can control them? Not possible. Then they decided, under some excuse, we should leave this country. That means it is very clear. It's not a question of I like Netaji, I like Gandhi. It's not like that. Because it is on paper. Now people want to take up Subhash Chandra Bose as the leader, and all of them want to rebel against British Empire. Now, obviously we cannot survive here. That means who brought independence to the country? Tell me. Huh?
Who brought independence to the country? That's what is explained.
No, the documents say that British left the country not because Gandhi was using charka. No. So many people rebelled, but they were all killed. But they could not kill Subhash Chandra Bose. And India is on the verge of getting independence. So they left. So because of Subhash Chandra Bose, they left, not because of Gandhi. Probably you have not read that history part, how things happen. Anyway, so to conclude, the perfection of life is becoming a devotee of Krishna. That means you can attain anything in life by becoming a devotee of Krishna. And then how to become a devotee of Krishna? By chanting Hare Krishna mantra at least 2 hours a day. And if you chant 2 hours, then you want to save your time and use it for chanting more. Because you know that human life is given to chant Hare Krishna or Krishna Katha. Like chanting Hare Krishna and talking about Krishna, are they different? Are they different? No. Talking about Krishna or chanting Krishna's name, both have same effect because they are making you remember Krishna. By chanting the name, you are remembering Krishna. By hearing about Krishna, you are remembering Krishna. So hearing Krishna Katha or chanting Hare Krishna, so they are working there. They are packing prasadam there, mixture. Mixture is being packed there. And that is also because they are not doing some activity unconnected with Krishna. They are packing Krishna prasadam. When you are packing Krishna prasadam, you will remember or not. Suppose you are working in a hotel and you are packing there. You don't remember Krishna there because that business is not for Krishna and nothing about Krishna. But when you are doing some activity in the temple, it is for Krishna. You are remembering that. I am packing Krishna prasadam. I am cutting vegetables for Krishna. You know. Suppose you are sweeping cleaning the temple. Does it make you remember Krishna? It depends. Achintya Veda. It depends. You know. If you are in proper consciousness, you know that cleaning the temple is also, you will do it very nicely. Oh, I am cleaning Krishna's temple. You will do it nicely. If you are not aware of that, you don't. So that's why service and remembrance has to go on simultaneously. You should also chant Hare Krishna and also do seva. So when you are doing seva, you know that you are doing it for Krishna. If you don't chant Hare Krishna, suppose I tell you, Prabhuji, kindly, you know computer, typing? Huh? Very good. Suppose I give you a list of names. What is your name? Jagannath. Wow. Very good. Great. Jagannath Das. From today you are Jagannath or Jagannath Das? So when people ask you, Jagannath means God, you are not God. You are Dasa of God. So, Jagannath Das. So to conclude, to become a devotee of Krishna is the perfection of life, and by chanting Hare Krishna, depending on your seriousness, sooner or later, if you are not serious, mixed up, serious, more and more focused, quickly, you will become a devotee. But you have 80% other interest, 20% Krishna, long route. 80% Krishna, 20% like yourself. Are you 80% Krishna? At least he understands that how to attain perfection in life. So, attempting how much more I can do. So, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is MTech MBA, Leela Avatar.